Welcome to the AI and Future of Work podcast. I'm Marcus Chen, joined by Sofia Rodriguez. Today, we're diving deep into Onboard in 15, build an AI-first client onboarding flow for Nomads, and how it can transform your life as a digital nomad. If you want to work smarter, earn more, and reclaim your time through AI, you're in the right place. Let's get into it. Quick before-after. Picture this. Before, you get a lead, you're on a slow connection in a beach town. The intake form is half filled, scheduling emails ping back and forth for 2 days, the contract sits unsigned while you chase details. After, the lead fills a short form, an AI extracts a clean scope, a tailored contract is generated and sent, the client signs, and a kickoff is scheduled, all in about 15 minutes. This changes everything for Nomads.
Let's make this actually work for you. Today's episode promise, we'll give you a full, ethical AI onboarding blueprint you can implement from a laptop, exact prompts, stack comparisons, a 6-step playbook, and a 3-test client checklist so you can validate safely.
First section, what's broken right now? Common failure modes, lost leads from long waits, unclear scope that causes scope creep, time zone friction that makes booking a nightmare, and error-prone manual contract edits. I talked to Nomads who literally missed a signed contract because they were on a ferry and had intermittent connection. The client lost confidence and took their business elsewhere. That's the revenue and goodwill drain we're fixing.
And on top of that, there are human costs. Burnout from repetitive admin, inconsistent messaging that confuses clients, and ethical concerns when sensitive info is copied across tools without consent. So the goal is speed and consistency without sacrificing clarity, consent, or quality.
How AI solves these problems at a high level. Use form parsers and LLMs to extract precise scopes and deliverables. Use automation platforms as glue to trigger contract generation and scheduling. Apply timezone-aware scheduling rules so meetings never land at 3 a.m. And add human QA gates for the first 3 clients. The measurable wins are reduced cycle time, higher conversion, and consistent proposal quality.
Ethics note up front. Consent-first intake, data minimalism, and explicit human checkpoints are non-negotiable. Automate repetitive pieces, but keep the meaningful decisions and final contract approval in human hands, especially while you iterate the model outputs. That balance preserves trust and reduces dispute risk.
Section 2, the tool sets and the demo style comparison. There are 3 practical stacks I recommend for Nomads depending on technical comfort and budget. 1, quickest, lowest code. Typeform, Calendly, DocuSign, Zapier. Pros, fast to set up, stable SaaS. Cons, monthly cost, less custom logic. 2, middle. Make, Integromat, plus a hosted LLM like OpenAI/ChatGPT API. Pros, visual workflows, good connectors, robust scheduling logic. Cons, platform costs and learning curve. 3, open/self-hostable. N8N plus a local LLM or private cloud LLM. Pros, full control, lower long-term costs, customizable. Cons, setup time and maintenance. Now, the exact prompts you can drop into ChatGPT or your LLM instance. Copy these and adapt the field names to your form. Intake scope extractor prompt. Extract a concise project scope, 3 to 5 bullet deliverables, primary goals, and any timeline constraints from the following client intake. Return JSON with keys, scope bullets, goal summary, timeline constraints, input, raw intake text. Contract generator prompt. Using this scope and client name, draft a short contract, clearly labeled sections, scope, deliverables, timeline, fees, payment terms, cancellation, signatures. Keep the language plain, limit liability clauses to standard freelancer terms, and include a 48-hour human review flag. Output as a PDF-ready text block. Kickoff email prompt. Write a short, friendly kickoff email that confirms the scope, next steps, proposed kickoff times in client time zone, and a 1-sentence note on data handling and consent.
Field mapping and simple webhook logic to keep things tidy. Map Typeform fields like client name, project description, target date, budget range into the LLM prompt placeholders. In Zapier or Make, trigger on new form submission. Call your LLM to run the scope extractor. Branch. If timeline constraints includes urgent flag, push high priority scheduling. Otherwise, send standard scheduling. Always attach a human QA flag to the contract generation step for your first 3 clients.
6-step time box playbook you can run in a weekend. 1. Build a 6-question intake form, 10 to 15 minutes to complete by client. 2. Wire the intake to an LLM scope extractor, 1 to 2 hours. Example extractor output, scope bullets, brand audit and 3 mockups, 2 rounds of revision, delivery in 3 weeks. 3. Auto-generate a short contract template using the contract prompt with a 1-hour template build. 4. Add timezone-aware scheduling. Use Calendly rules or a scheduling step in Make that converts client time zone to your local window and offers 3 slots. 5. Automate reminders. Initial email, 24-hour reminder, and a contract follow-up. 6. Human QA checkpoint. Review and approve the contract before sending for signature for the first 3 clients. This is 5 to 10 minutes per client.
For copyable field mappings, here's a minimal table in plain text you can paste into your workflow. Client name through to name, project description through to description, target date through to target date, budget range through to budget, time zone through to time zone. Then call LLM with input name equals name, description equals description, target date equals target date, time zone equals time zone, and use the extractor prompt we shared.
Section 3. Real Nomad results and the before-after case. Short anonymized case. A freelance product designer migrated onboarding to this AI-first flow. Before, average onboarding time equals 48 hours, conversion from lead to signed contract equals 40%, and 2 lost clients per month from scheduling friction. After, average onboarding time equals 15 minutes, conversion equals 50%, a 25% relative increase, and 0 scheduling drop-offs in the first month. Revenue per week increased because fewer leads fell through the cracks.
To make that concrete, raw intake text, need help with website redesign, launch in 6 weeks, budget $6K, prefers async work, based in CET, became LLM scope, website redesign, 5-page responsive site, content migration, 2 revision rounds, delivery 6 weeks, fixed fee $6,000, contract excerpt, deliverables, 5-page responsive website, payment, 50% deposit, 50% on delivery, timeline, 6 weeks, human review required within 48 hours before signature. That clarity avoids later scope disputes.
Potential pitfalls: incorrect scope extraction, over-automation that erodes relationship, and data privacy leaks. Mitigations: always surface the extracted scope as editable content to the client before contract generation. Keep a mandatory human QA gate for the first 3 clients and whenever the LLM flags uncertainty, and choose providers with encryption and clear retention policies.
My guardrails checklist. Explicit consent checkbox on intake that says how data will be used. Redaction rules for sensitive info. Version templates saved in your repo or cloud storage, and logging of automation actions for audits. Start with an A/B test. Run automated onboarding in parallel with your manual process for 2 to 4 weeks and compare conversion and client satisfaction.
CTA time. Download the onboarding automation pack, templates, the exact prompts we read, stack checklist, and the 3 test client validation checklist at nomadlifesuccess.com/onboardin15. Run the 3 test client checklist this week, send us anonymized results, and we'll feature top learnings in an upcoming episode. Automate the ordinary, amplify the extraordinary.
That's our complete breakdown of Onboard in 15. Build an AI-first client onboarding flow for Nomads. Remember, explicit consent, human checkpoints, and careful testing will keep automation working for you instead of against you. Let's make this actually work for you. Start small, but think big.
Head to nomadlifesuccess.com/AI tools to access our full AI toolkit, including Dream Guide AI and LifePath AI. While you're there, check out our online courses and audio courses. Subscribe and we'll see you in the next episode. Automate the ordinary, amplify the extraordinary.